Oh my God. Good morning, y'all. Guten Morgen, darlings. Guten Morgen. Happy Women's History Month. So, I was going to start this month with doing and I might still do it. I might do it too. But I was going to start this month with doing other ways of medicine. But there's always June and July. There's always June and July, there's always April. Okay. So, I was like, let me just start this month with doing critical race theory. And since I am a person that has actually read the documents and seen how the philosophers think, um, it is something where I'm just like, it's something I don't agree about, but then now I agree. I agree with some of it. And so now that we're in this situation, I sort of agree. So what I was thinking of is just let's look at some problems and we could teach the kids how to Black unicorns stop. Okay. And we can teach the kid. I only have to do Tumblr. So, and then we could teach the kids how to create and research from the problem. So today's problem is really simple. And I'm going to show you how we can look at these through an identity iceberg. So you can go back to your identity iceberg and look at it, or you can your own individual identity iceberg and look at it, or you can just look at it and just oh yeah, that could be a problem for me. Or you could just figure what your neighborhood is like. Okay, so let's start. Let us get started. Let us get started, darlings. Let us get started, darlings. Okay, y'all. So look, this is my idea. Produce variety is a racism. And it's New Critical Race Theory by Shantae Schuler. So I did put it together a few documents. Let me show y'all what I'm doing, what my folder looks like. Let me get to it. And I'm not sharing it right now because I don't know what it is. So I did the 6-step scientific method, a theory of change planner, slides, format for a research paper. The iceberg is important. And then research paper templates, template and guideline for writing, the scientific method and theory template. So all of these, the three that I picked, the scientific method, the theory template, and the research paper is and a scientific writing paper, is because those are different ways that you can put your information together. Those are different ways you can gather your information. You can also snoop a little, what's his name with the crayon in the book on Kara TV or whatever. I'm trying to find my book. Anyway, you can use a little booklet or whatever to collect your data too. So, and to ask yourself these questions, because it's hey, hello down here. Oh, you're so cute. That's so sweet. Is it something mean? Just as nobody likes to ask, but it means to the end and to keep. Oh. Wait a minute. Did you know you can stop saying ads while helping the world? Stop saying a world stay weird with Tumblr. Go ad free to win. Okay. All right. So anyway, this is it right here. This is what I'm thinking. It's different ways for you to collect data. It's different ways for you to be a scientist. So that is the other thing. People will all be oh, well, SCOF, that's such a simple problem. And guess what? Nobody can do this. And it's it is the truth. All scientists believe that everybody is a scientist. That's why we teach science. All philosophers believe that everybody can be a philosopher. That's why we teach philosophy. So we're going to look at those definitions too first. We can't start this without doing it. So let's first off look at the definition of a scientist. A scientist, a person who is studying, What, are you serious? If you're studying, or has expert knowledge of one or more of the natural or physical sciences. So that's it. Like that's all it is. That's all science is. And it's like really you do research and all this different stuff too. So all everybody is a scientist. Also philosopher, a person engaged or learned in philosophy, especially as an academic discipline. That's it. You guys know what? I went to a PD, a professional development, and there was a man, he was stalking me, right? Some white guy with some flat hair or something like that. He kept stalking me. So he was making PDs and he was like, we can make math everywhere around us. That's true, right? So I guess he was trying to like make fun of me or to do some jokes. And the lady was in there and she was like, she's a scientist. She just kept, it was a Hispanic lady at the, was it the Asian Museum? It was at one of the museums. I did this PD where science is everywhere. Anyway, listen to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because we live in a world of dumb men. And it is like, thank you. For Women's History Month, I thank you. Also, there was a lady that came to my classroom. She was from Iran. And she was one of the teachers. And she herself was a doctor already. And she actually became a substitute teacher for the district. Thank you. I cried, y'all, because it was like I met a movie star. I felt as if she was a movie star. And she's looking at me like, honey, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? I'm just like, she is a fucking movie star. She is a movie star. But she was my sub for my classroom. So anyway, so now let's look at this cultural iceberg. All right, it doesn't get bigger. It doesn't get no bigger. So if you look here, food is at the top. Flags, festivals, fashion, holidays, music, performance, dance, games, arts and crafts, literature, and language. So those are all the things that we can visually see when we see somebody else. Also, you got to think about color. Like I wear glasses. You know, I'm in a different culture with people with glasses, people who dye their hair, because you can be criticized for anything nowadays. I met this, oh my God, I did not meet her, but it's this lady online. She has thin hair like mine. And she's like, if you have fine limp hair like mine, these late T50 styles are like great. Guess what she uses? Lot of body setting lotion for her hair. Lot of body setting lotion. You guys, guess what? I'm just like, she is a white woman and you would not know how relatable I am to her. Like she uses all, like I'm just looking at all the stuff she uses. This is like all the stuff that we have in our cabinet. You know what I'm saying? To do our hair. And it's like, I'm just like in awe because every style is just so freaking perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even with that, you know what I'm saying? So even that affects some type of society. It affects some people. It's like, what if these products are not available? What if this, that, and the other? And they'll be like, well, that's for black people. This is for white people. You know, a lot of people don't know that white people get extensions too. And, you know, like black women are always like, yeah, this is my weave. It's like, exactly. So what? Becky has one too. So it's like, you know, sometimes that's what it boils down to. It's like you are actually in a group with Becky. You guys like to wear weave. You know what I'm saying? It's not natural. So that's all I'm trying to tell you. Is like, sometimes that's what it is. Like, that's all critical race theory is. It's like, let's look at this and see if this is something that affects our community. And if it's affecting us in a racist way, then we need to let people know. If they are antagonizing us, then let us know. So today's idea came up last night when I was just, I haven't showed you my screen. There it goes. Okay, so today's idea came up last night when I was thinking about this. I was like, oh my God, me and the kids could do critical race theory. It is the truth. So guys, I have always had an issue, no matter what neighborhood I'm in, of going to 4 or 5 grocery stores. People will talk about me. Crystal made fun of me for a second because that's something I do. I go to 4 or 5 grocery stores. If I have a Sam's card, I go to get like yogurt, fruits. Sometimes they have candy and that stuff for the classroom. Pencils. I don't really buy clothes, books from Sam's Club. I'm talking about Sam's Club has everything. Wi-Fi, phones. They have every fucking thing. So then I go to Central Market to get like all my specialty stuff. Central Market is a regular grocery store, but sometimes it's like I want like, okay, Walmart won't order this like the apples, like the type of apples I like. So I know all the apples. My favorite two are Honey Crisp and Jazz. So I'll go there to get the Honey Crisp and Jazz apples. I also go there for what else do I go there for? For like all the HEB jellies and all that different stuff too, because it's cheaper. Okay, it's cheaper. And they have coupons too. So sometimes they have coupons. They might have stuff to give away, like wine glasses. I'm great. They have like all these great things from Central Market, like wine glasses. They might have like a set of spoons or something like that. So it's like always cool to like keep the coupons too. And they have this bowl. Oh my God, y'all! They got this couscous bowl. It's a vegetarian bowl, vegan. I think it is freaking delicious. So the one downtown is the only one that has it. I think it's racist that the Plano one doesn't have it. And that is something where I'm just like, why won't Plano do this? Because downtown from Plano, Texas to two Central Markets are like, I'm for real, it's an hour drive. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Because the one in Dallas is like close to downtown Dallas, and then the other one is in Plano. So anytime you're downtown Dallas, it's like the best place to get this treat. So they have great hot food. So I go there too. Like if me and Blake are out, that's where we eat at. Okay, instead of going to McDonald's, because it ends up being about the same price. And we can get like sugarcane soda and all this different stuff. So then where else do I go? I go to La Tapatia for fajita meat if I need it. And then like I just go to the regular grocery store for like couscous and rice and all those different things. Okay. And the pancake batter. I had to start ordering it offline. Are you kidding? It's like I love this pancake batter so much. I think I talk about it in like my old videos. It is like the best. It is the fucking best. And I don't know where I was getting it from, but they stopped carrying it, so I had to order it offline. So that's it. So now I get here and I do have the same problem, and then I found out why. So produce variety, is it racism? And really I'm going to change this to grocery variety. Is it racism? So if they are actually doing this on purpose, it's a problem. So the first thing I have to do is ask a testable question. And it says, use what you observe to write questions that start. So the question is, are the grocery stores in the area racist? And that now I have to go, are the grocery stores in the area racist? I have to actually put it into a terms because it's more than that. Are the grocery stores in the area using race to offer groceries or to buy groceries, right? To order groceries. Because that's basically what it is. Okay, so I'm thinking about the 3 stores in the area: Schnucks Culinaria, Schnucks, and Whole Foods. Next thing you have to do, they got something in the air, man. It's like they always put this nasty tire smell out here. Okay, hypothesis. This will be your guess at how your experiment will turn out. What will happen? Okay, these stores offer different varieties of food, and the shopping is convenient. Are these stores racist? So, this will be. Let me see. I will find that I will observe and research to find out if the store's various varieties is racism. And that's it. So you just basically state what you think it is, which I don't think it is. Okay, so plan the investigation. So this is basically the recipe you will follow in your experiment. All the steps should be listed in the order they will be done. So first, I've already done that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really going to plan it right now because I already know my answer, but really you will plan it. Unless y'all, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So 1, collect, which I've already done everything. That's why I'm like, ugh. Okay, so 1, collect data. 2, ask questions. 3, research data. And then 4, draw a conclusion. That's how easy it is. This is how easy this stuff is. And then when you write it up, it'll already be there. You see what I'm saying? This is just some template for you to get there. Okay, list the materials. I don't need any materials. Write a procedure. That's the same thing as like planning your investigation. Record data and observation. So this is what it is. Number 1, Schnucks Culinarium is a place where people are offered foods for breakfast and lunch. The design is meant to be for a sandwich deli downtown and offers more on-the-go meals. So that's why it's not any difference. That's why the variety is different. So Schnucks is a family grocery store that offers that orders regular groceries. And finally, 3, Whole Foods is a health food store. And this is how Central Market is too. That focuses on like, okay, like if you're a person that makes like if you're an entrepreneur and you have like, this is what Central Market does too. But it's like, what is it when you are like your own person that on independent brands that focuses on independent brands. So it's not racist. It's actually just it's just the culture of the store. So that's my conclusion. So analyze the data. So in my findings, I found that Schnucks Culinarium could offer more brands and may need to consult their buyer for the area. That's all I'm saying, just to put a little more in there. Okay. And then what was the next one? Schnucks offers great family meals for family meal planning, and they are able to take EBT for cooked foods. Okay, and then lastly, Whole Foods. Whole Foods focus on independent brands, offers a new perspective in food choices and menu changes each week. And this, what else? This is, I can't put anything else. All I can do is all I can do is put the facts. Okay, so then I draw my conclusion. So in conclusion, these stores offer variety for the surrounding market area and are not racist. And so that's what it is. That's all you have to do. And I have more data though. So like some data is like Best Buy. Best Buy does this thing where they actually look at the demographics of the neighborhood. And so if it's like a suburban neighborhood with a lot of kids, they'll set up a Best Buy where they have like more video games. They'll have more video game sales. They'll have music. They'll have more computers, things like that. They'll offer more discounts in that way. If it's a Best Buy where it's like maybe it's a city neighborhood, they'll set it up as a sports city neighborhood, like maybe on like things when they have to walk, run, all these different things, like they'll offer more sales, different things like that. Maybe they're in a neighborhood where they have a lot of gamers, they'll offer like microphone sales, all the different stuff. And the store setups will be the different too, just because they won't need as many appliances. If they're like in a city neighborhood and it comes with, and all the apartments come with refrigerators and all this different stuff, they can actually condense that and then make another area bigger, like a one for computers and headphones and different things, keyboards, all those different things. So that's what it is. It's like the stores actually fix themselves in a way that they actually are better for the neighborhood. Walmart has a thing where they, like, once the inventory goes out the store, they can mark the inventory, and once it's too low, the computer automatically orders the inventory. It's like something they use to ping for inventory. So all those things are very important, and it's like that's how you know that it's not racism, because I still have to do the same thing in Dallas. It's just that if you are a person that has a different type of taste, then guess what? Like, you have to go around and go out and shop for that. And so that's how you come to a point of, okay, this is a part of critical race theory. Now, some people are like, well, what about, it's not racism, so it's not about the people. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes I think we get too caught up in color, all these different things. Like, if it was something affecting, now I know I went for an apartment in Fairview Heights, and this lady was trying to like get me not to live in Fairview Heights. I'm thinking because I wasn't the right skin color or whatever. And so what happened is, it's like, oh God, I never even started this one. So what happened is, in Fairview Heights, like, I went to get an apartment, and she didn't want me to live in Fairview Heights because, like I said, I'm not. She was trying to be discriminatory against me, and so I was like, "Ooh, this is too much." And I was with my brother Tony at the time, and so that's discrimination. So now that's a different type of theory. Now I have to do some research. Now I have to figure out why it would have been a problem for me to be there. Also, before that, it was like I was trying to buy a house, and this guy was like trying to discourage me from buying a house. I had a job, you know what I'm saying? I have money coming in. Why can't I buy the house? And so it was just like he was trying to discourage me from taking a loan to get the house. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's it. I think something happened with the housing market too, so I guess it was okay. But it's just like these people have actually been just stalking me and holding me hostage, just trying to figure out how they were going to get better than me in some type of way. So I don't know. It's like I don't know what to do in this situation. So that's racism. You see, because they follow me to antagonize me. They try to take my phone calls to antagonize me. And this has been the entire time. So this was before the letters were written and all this different stuff. They have been trying to do this on their own. And so I think it's that's very racist. And these are white people. So that's something that where I'm looking at, okay, that's for me, because somebody else black in this area might say, Shantae, I haven't been through any of that. but I have. And it's like, why do they feel like they have to hold me back in some kind of way? Like, what is it that you want to hold me back for? What is it about me that you want to steal from? Because that's not first in my life. So, this is just an example of how sometimes we look at some things and it's like it's not what we think it is. And in this case, it's just not racism at all. It's not racism. It's just that's what they do. That's what they are doing what they do. And if I can't find everything I need in one store, then I have to go to the other one. That's just a fact of life. Just because it's inconvenient doesn't mean that it's racist. But when you are following a person, antagonizing a person, taking their calls, not offering loans, not offering all the things they need to make a way for themselves, if you're going to stop it, like try to mess up my credit score and all these different things, then that's wrong. You understand? I don't have to pay for my mother's problems. I don't have to pay for my father's problems. And for you to come after me, it shows that I am very intelligent. And so it's like you have to release that. And you actually need to be killed and I need to be paid because you have stopped my civil liberties my entire life. It's not fair to me. So anyway, that's it, y'all. So that's it. That's the critical race theory renewed. And you see how I have to bring up race because that's what it is. It's the critical race theory. But I don't have to bring up gender. I don't have to bring up sexuality or anything like that because nobody is holding me back because of my sexuality. They're holding me back because of my skin color, because of my brilliance and my skin color. They're holding me back because of jealousy. You understand? Uh, it's never anything else. That's all it is. It's hate. It's hate. People that love to hate. Anyway, that's it. It's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns, telling you to fuck off. Y'all, Blake, I thank you and I love you. Have a good day.